Hello, everyone. My name is LaShonda Miller. I'm from the 4.2 cohort, nights and weekends. So I recently accepted an offer with AWS as a technical account manager. A little bit about the position. We work with the enterprise support team, and we help the customers directly with operational excellence and making sure that apps work the way they want and their services work well. We're pretty much their main line of contact, which will be fun in the future. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank all the staff at Pursuit who helped me in my journey. I would like to thank all the AWS staff and volunteers with Silver Linings program, specifically Jeff Drew. I've been working a long time towards this goal of getting a job in tech. And out of all the interviews and everyone I talked to, they believed in my talents and skills enough to give me a chance. So I'm really appreciative for that. I would also like to thank all my peers and fellows from Pursuit, Silver Linings, and currently my colleagues. They all played a huge role in my success. I've been blessed to just come across people who voluntarily just mentored, made study groups, and like they became my family. And to this day, we're still friends. And I can still call people like, hey, I need help. Or even, for example, Shadon hit me up like, oh, Shauna, how's the job search going? Do you need help with this? So, and then last but not least, I'd like to thank my family and friends who've been a continuous support to me in my life. So a little background on me. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, Red Hook Projects. Like most NYCHA communities, the residents, we don't have a lot of opportunities. Most youth, they don't graduate from high school, or if they do, they go to dead-end jobs, making minimum wage. A lot of people end up drug dealers, unfortunately. And still to this day, there's been a lot of changes in the community, but still the negative influences outweigh the positive, which was my main driving factor in taking this career path, because my main goal is to take the opportunities that I have and the skills that I learned and bring that back into my community in a positive light, and especially for the youth. And I know with AWS, I can definitely do that. I know they have a lot of programs that do that specifically. So I'm really excited to get into that eventually in my career. During my time at Pursuit, I worked a full-time job where I had to wake up 2 hours early because I lived in Brooklyn and my job was in Queens. And then right after work, I rushed to Long Island City to come to Pursuit, which I know a lot of fellows can relate to that. And then I called that's when my day really started, because that's what I really wanted to do. And my job was a dead-end job. We were treated poorly. We were overworked. It was a social work job. So like my job was to take care of people and making sure they were okay, but no one checked on us. No one said, are you okay? How's your mental health? We would just get the job done. I don't care what you gotta do, just do it. So with that being said, learning how to code was one of the most challenging things by far. My cohort, I know we had a lot of roadblocks. However, I wouldn't trade that time in my life for anything. We had a lot of good times. Like I said, my fellow peers, we helped each other a lot to get through things, and it was a learning experience for us. That was about 4 years ago. I applied to so many jobs. There was at one point in my life, I pretty much gave up, and I was like, maybe this isn't the career for me. This is not what I want to do. But then just sitting at my job in social work, like I just couldn't go on with it. That wasn't where my passion was, and I just kept coming back to tech. And then when I got heard about the Silver Linings opportunity, I'm like, maybe this is it. This is how I'm going to get back into it. So I say that to say, and my lesson learned, if you want something, go for it and never give up. Just keep pushing, even when it gets hard. And like I said, it's been 4 years since I started with Pursuit, and I wouldn't change my journey for anything. So once again, thank you to everyone who's been there for me, and got it.